Hey Johnny, it's almost time for the show. Why are you using that very old phone?
Well, I'm texting myself from the past.
I don't think that's how that works.
I had a different phone number then.
Oh, okay. Let's just go do the show.
The last show on Earth is filmed before a live studio audience.
Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's the last show on Earth with Nate Chappell. The laughs on tonight's show are going to be astronomical because it's episode Uranus. And now, the man with the master planet, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Hello, and welcome to the unfortunately named planet of internet television, the last show on Earth. Now, as you guys know, I am a huge fan of outer space, mostly because I'm a huge fan of people imploding. Hey, what can I say? It's kind of my thing. But also the vastness of space, the infinite expanse, populated only by tiny specks of rock and balls of energy. How little everything matters, how we're all just trapped on this tiny rock that we're absolutely dead set on destroying as we hurtle. No, actually, no. Maybe it's just the imploding part I like. The rest of it's pretty stressful. I'm not really somebody who has a deep longing for wide open spaces, though. I guess I'm so small that a good-sized dining room is a wide open space, you know? I mean, seriously, if you were my size, you'd be like, all my pants are too long. What the fuck? I don't think I could be an astronaut, actually. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they'd take me. I mean, I can tweak a resume here and there, but that's going to be a rough interview. My greatest weakness? Maybe my fear of heights or my car sickness if I have to read? Maybe, I've got it. It's that I'm prone to violent bouts of enraged madness if I'm confined to enclosed spaces. No, I got it. I care too much. Actually, that's fine, though. I've got kind of a lot of shit to get done around here anyway. So, lately I've been thinking about flat earthers, all this planet talk. Are you aware of this? A group of people who believe that the Earth is flat and that we've all been tricked into believing that it's round. So I was thinking about it, and do they think that the other planets are round and just ours is flat, or that all the other disks in space just happen to always be facing us? Or do they think there even are planets or stars or anything? Maybe the stars are just holes in the giant piece of sheet metal suspended over us. Holy sheet metal. But the craziest thing about that theory to me is that these people believe that hundreds, maybe thousands of people would ever keep their big fucking mouths shut. People never shut the fuck up. I mean, case in point. Listen to me. No, seriously, listen to me. But really, who you should listen to is my daughter and daughter of the show, Wes Clementine, as she answered all of your dumb questions in a segment we like to call Ask a Baby. Hey baby, I started a garden this year, but I can't get anything to grow. What am I doing wrong? Brown thumb and brown deer. Well baby, what do you think?
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Shoot for the stars. Even if you miss, you'll already have been burned up by the Earth's atmosphere. So, who cares? Welcome to my Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Sunday, Wes passed a milestone when she officially became cooler than me with this super cash move. Oh, they're so cool at that age. On Monday, our basement stairs shifted, and for a shim, I used a giant Jenga block we'd been playing with the night before. Let's hope this time it ends differently. On Tuesday, Wes turned 1 year old. For her birthday, we did all of her favorite things, which means we napped, shit ourselves, ate bananas, clawed at my face, and shit again. I don't even think she knew it was her birthday, to be honest. That's my Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. you want it to be. You writing yourself?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs. We got wigs.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
Wigs, 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 wigs.
Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs.
Let's vote. Woo, you're up.
Abby, I'll promise you right here, right now, that I will stay loyal.
Good evening, Space Cadets, and welcome back to another mind-expanding edition of Spacing Out. I'm your intergalactic guide and host, Dr. Karl Soddentrauser. Today we're staying relatively close to home, just 1.8498 billion miles from Earth. I mean, it's not as close as the bus station is to my laboratory, but really, what is? Tonight we're talking about the seventh planet from our star, which is, I guess, just called the Sun? Seems like it would have a more specific name, like Minotaurus or Unicornicopius Ferrari, but hey, that's not really my department. Now, you may have already Googled this up on your personal computers, but tonight we are talking, of course, about Uranus. Uranus is made of mostly gases, like probably nitrogen and hydrogen and methane. I have to be honest here, my Googler was taking forever to load Wikipedia, so I think I remember most of it from the seminar I mistakenly attended called The Trouble with Uranus. As you can see, the planet is blue, so it's a good spring planet if you're looking for a little extra pop of color. But if you want to visit this ice giant for yourself, the trip might be shorter than you think. I have performed the calculations, and I have determined that it would take an entire hour to get to Uranus if one traveled at 1.8498 billion miles per hour. But that's pretty fast, so be careful out there. Buckle up. Uranus is the coldest planet in the solar system, and that is because the temperatures are so low, with a minimum 47 degrees Kelvin. Better pack a parka. 27 moons orbit the planet and are named after William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope characters, making them the most insufferable of all the moons. Contrasted with our moon, which is just named the Moon, unassuming. One might say humble. But that's not Uranus' style. No, in point of fact, this bright blue planet spins on its side. It doesn't even care. What a hotshot. But again, very cold. Uranus takes 84 Earth years to make one revolution around Unicornicopius Ferrari. Or, if it's easier to remember, a full revolution takes one Uranian year. Now, let's finish up with Dr. Karl's Warp Speed Facts, where I, Dr. Karl Soddentrauser, delivers a series of rapid-fire facts about the topic we were discussing on the given episode. Alright, here we go. Uranus was named after Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and before Neptune and Pluto. Uranus gets its bright blue color because of how it looks. Uranus is the second least dense planet, Saturn is the least dense, and Earth, of course, is the most dense. Uranus is occasionally cloudy, but just until it's had its coffee. Seasons on Uranus can last up to 20 years. Sounds like winter in Wisconsin, am I right? Yes, I am. Well, my little space cadets, that's been another edition of Spacing Out. I'm Dr. Karl Soddentrauser reminding you, if you reach for the stars, wear a glove, because those are really quite pointy.
The last show on Earth. We want you to think of things that you like. A monarch butterfly drying its wings in the summer morning sun. Taking your first steps in a brand new fresh pair of socks. Hammocks, dolphins, ice cream. That feeling you get when you peel an orange and it comes off all in one big piece. How you imagine your feet would feel squishing around in a tub of pudding. A baby potbelly pig asleep in a penny loafer. When you think of things that you like, think of us, the last show on Earth. Now, they're always going to be trying to raise the bar, right? Raise the bar so that what? You have to jump over it? I don't think so. Let's get under it. Okay, so what is success? Meeting your goals, right? Your goals. The goals set by you. Given what and who you are. Are you really going to run a marathon? Probably not. So I say, set very easy to achieve goals, make sense? And achieve them. Bam! We've redefined success. Question? But can you say you're training for a marathon? Look at me. I forgot my notes today. I'm winging it. But can you tell? Probably. Do I care? No. But let's be honest. Who wants to hire a guy like this? Anybody? And hard work is what? For suckers. How low can you go?
Get Under It with Nate Grady, a motivational seminar, part of the Wolf Out Television Late Night Seminar Series.
But, does anyone know if this place validates parking? Welcome back to episode Uranus of the last show on Earth. Tonight's guest comes to us all the way from the planet Uranus. She's Uranus's tourism board ambassador, here to tell us all about her home. Please help me welcome Zoza Wehadababyitzaboy to the show. Zoza, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. How you doing?
Great, thanks. So Uranus is quite a ways away. How long did it take to get here?
About a month.
Well, that's not actually that bad.
Oh, I mean a Uranus month. So 7 Earth years.
Whoa, and I thought 2019 was a long year. Did you at least get to do one of those induced hibernation things for most of it?
I was supposed to sleep for the whole 7 years, but I had to get up and pee, and I couldn't get back to sleep.
Oh, that sucks. So what did you do to keep yourself occupied?
Well, I watched a lot of the show Friends to learn English, and I worked very hard on my PowerPoint presentation. And by the way, could I be any more disappointed that you don't have PowerPoint?
Yes.
But that's okay, because I could not be more excited to tell you all of the wonderful reasons that you all should come with us to Uranus.
All right, let's hear what you got.
All right. Uranus. The bright blue ball bouncing through the solar system, shining as a beacon of hope and prosperity to the entire universe. Okay, so here's a detailed list of all of the attractions Uranus has to offer. I'll just give you a couple minutes to look at it. Pretty good, right?
Oh, no, again, we don't have PowerPoint capabilities, unfortunately.
All right. Uranus. Crap, I'm blinking. Damn it, I knew I was going to blow this.
Okay, well, relax. Relax. Why don't you just tell me about Uranus? What do you love about it? What do you like to do there? Like, can you swim or water ski? Or...
There's actually no liquid water on the planet, so...
Okay, no problem. Maybe a good hike could...
Well, there's no ground, so that's also not really an option. But it is so bright and blue.
Okay, well, what do you do for fun?
For fun? Well, I guess mostly we just float around.
Oh, well, that sounds kind of fun.
No, I mean, unless you like being whipped around by like 200-mile-an-hour wind. No.
Hey, I'll try anything once.
Uranus spins on its side. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, so what does that feel like?
I don't know. I can't really tell. And even if you could, there's like the wind.
Oh, right. Yeah, the wind. Huh.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Uranus kind of sucks.
But your whole job is to extol the virtues of your...
I know. And when I accepted the job, I loved Uranus, but I don't know, the longer I'm away, the more I realize I just don't really miss it. The cold, the long days, like 42 years long. Like the hustle and bustle of trying not to violently collide with any of your neighbors. Not even the extremely sulfuric, rotten egg-smelling air evokes nostalgia.
Well, so what do you want?
I want to live in New York. Maybe get a job at Central Perk, or be a chef, or a paleontologist, or a buyer for Ralph Lauren, or
a soap opera actor.
Exactly.
Well, professionally, that's quite a pivot.
I just want to live my own life, you know. I want to play in the fountains wearing a turtleneck. I want to get a turkey caught on my head, you know. I want to be not thrown through gas clouds by loud, violent winds, you know. I want to fall in love. I mean, isn't that what everyone wants?
I don't think that's exactly what I want, but to each their own. Either way, I'll be there for you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh, no, I was just quoting the Friends theme song.
Oh, it's like you vaporized me with my own vaporizer gun?
Wait, you guys have vaporizer guns?
Oh, it's a metaphor.
Well, I know it's a metaphor. I just thought maybe it was based.
So what if I did have a vaporizer gun?
Well, I think maybe I'd take you to court.
What court?
Nate Court.
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
So I was sitting back in my chambers reviewing the evidence when I discovered something troubling with Exhibit D, the photo of the crime scene. Right next to the body there appears to be a small droplet of ketchup. Somebody spilled ketchup on this photo, and I don't use ketchup, which begs the... Oh, no, that's blood. Yeah, that's blood. Guilty. Gravity Ball is, of course, the game where we see who can toss the most planets past the event horizon and into this black hole. We've got a number of planets, and I'm going to go first and see how many I can get in of the planets we have. I think we have like 8 or 10. Or 9. Could be any number. Here we go. You guys can count with me as I hit them. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Oh, it looks like it's going in on the spot. What? Oh! Oh! You're killing it.
3, 4, 5.
Dang!
6.
Oh!
And
7.
Alright, 7 total.
Cookie Monster's back.
Okay.
Going for it. Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Oh, 3. One passed.
4, 5,
5.
6, 7.
Oh, time! Alright, well, that's been our show, everybody. I want to thank Zoza Wehadababyitzaboy for coming on the show. Check her out. She's performing at best friend of the show, Allie Lindsay's show, Comedy at the Cabaret on North Street on Thursday, February 13th. So go do that. A big thanks as always to the Lastest Crew on Earth, Viv Chappell, Johnny Fisher, Finn Hammond, and Tyler Ensdard made the music for tonight's show. Tyler is taking pictures and posting his Bongo Frontier on Instagram, and Finn is taking pictures of Uranus. For more episodes of this show, go to thelastshowonEarth.org and go to wolfout.tv for our other shows. And of course, we are Wolfout TV all over this web we call worldwide. Go look us up on google.corn. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. Remember, we're watching you too. And as Phoebe's twin sister Uranus always said in Friends, it's pronounced Ursula. Be excellent to each other. Good night.